everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Ephemeral Orb. We're up to episode 20. This is the 20th episode, so congratulations everyone, and thank you to everyone, to all the players for helping me do this little series, and to the viewers for watching it. You guys are watching this right now on Skoll's channel. Before we get into that, let's have, as usual, the players introduce themselves. So, as usual, alphabetical order, DoomGoblin.
Hello, welcome everyone. My name is DoomGoblin and I'm going to be playing Captain Bladebeard, a pirate captain who would apparently do anything for some rum.
I remember you being insistent. Why are you taking my fate point away? And yeah, fair enough. I did all that work for that fate point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next would be the purveyor of said fate point, Sir Thompshire.
I'll be playing Benjamin Aaran, a sort of traveling sellsword, and he's kind of stuck in this very strange situation, and he's currently very confused as to what is really happening.
And last but by no means least, we have the, I want to say, star of at least the latter half of last week's episode, Skoll.
Hello, I am Skoll, Shorties, as you all know and love, and I am playing Buhd, who has experienced the magics of love.
Love is a strong word.
Yes, well, in the censored version, you know, love, love between two individuals when they are star-crossed and they meet within the bedroom and explore the magic that is each other.
That's certainly a way to put it. Why would we could have had so many more title proposals for last week's episode. What can I say? But yeah,
We really could have.
last week, just going in chronological order before we get to like what we were alluding to in the intro. Last week, you guys first sort of managed to save Gyarados, the Draenei beggar who attacked you. Well, you got some pretty bad rolls. It's kind of uncertain what his fate is. He's currently frozen in a block of ice. Then you guys went to interrogate the two survivors of the people who tried to kidnap Benjamin. It didn't get very far. The Pandaren tried to escape, but Benjamin one-shot his accomplice and managed to restrain him. And his accomplice was too rowdy to be interrogated, but the understanding was that, yeah, you guys should interrogate her when you have the time, because she probably has more useful information than the Pandaren has. Then, Bladebeard and Buhd and Shallan over here went to, like, look around the island for another captain to talk to, and they met this lady, with a model made by Sir Thompshire, who is an actual lore character, well, the mother of a lore character, Marjani Flintwill. You guys talked, exchanged some drinks, yeah, and stuff happened between Marjani and Buhd that I guess is pretty easy to understand from the way we were alluding to it in the intro. However, before that, Marjani asked Bladebeard, go bring the Archmage to have some fun with us. Bladebeard reluctantly agreed in exchange for 10 bottles of rum, but failed and got himself slapped in the face. So, last time when we left off, to sort of set the scene, Buhd was busy in Marjani's cabin. Bladebeard and Shallan were drinking on Marjani's ship. And Benjamin and the Archmage left, well, the Archmage left and Benjamin followed to return to Kyrie's ship. So I guess the scene would be right after, well, on Marjani's ship, I should say. Bladebeard, are you still like drinking with Shallan, like, I don't know, 10-20 minutes later?
We are drinking his wine, right?
Yeah, he was conjuring wine because the crew members weren't offering you any more drinks.
Yeah, this is pretty good wine, by the way, Shallan.
Oh, thank you, Captain. I made it myself.
Oh, that's great. You know,
Is
sometimes you need to
was
appreciate
this
the
was this
little
a
things in
successful
life.
was this a successful joke? I'm not sure.
Uh,
I have to keep trying.
oh,
Buhd, Skoll rather. Do you want me to do a roll, like a D20 or D100 or whatever, for a number of minutes, or shall we just leave it unspecified?
I mean, we can roll for it, I think.
yeah, you should roll your quick.
Well, quick doesn't necessarily...
Yeah,
a fate
yeah,
roll doesn't necessarily translate into minutes. What can I say? What do you think this roll should be, Buhd? D20, D100?
D4.
Well, not D4 because it's been a while. With Bladebeard going to fetch the Archmage, etc., etc.
Yeah. I'd say let's go for D20.
Okay. Nice. What can I say? Yeah. After 20 minutes, Bladebeard and Shalon, you will see the door to the captain's cabin opening, the doorman sort of standing aside, and a flustered Buhd sort of stumbling out. Buhd, what do you do? I presume you have put your clothes back on.
Well, yes, but Buhd has put his clothes back on to the best of his ability as a drunk ogre can.
Did you
So
take your
some of our-
cannon?
Did Buhd take his cannon with him? I don't think that would probably be allowed. Unless she's cool with that.
Okay,
So if she was cool with Buhd taking his cannon in there, yeah, he took his cannon. If not, it's just in the doorway or something, I don't know.
You probably left it with the Weasel bag, which did not get away, thankfully.
Okay, so that is with the Weasel bag then.
Okay. So yeah, you've just been unceremoniously kicked out. What are you doing? What's your reaction?
Buhd is very sad looking and is unsure what he did.
Okay. Marjani comes to close the door behind you.
What did we do? We were having a good time with, well, it was like fighting, but it felt good. It didn't hurt. Until now, it hurts a lot, actually.
Marjani will laugh and then say, "Yeah, it was a good time. See you later, Buhd."
Oh, okay. Bye-bye.
She closed the door without saying bye.
Well, she seems nice.
The doorman looks at you like, "Why are you still here?"
Oh, goodbye, doorman. We're gonna go find friends.
Yeah. As you turn to leave, you see Bladebeard and Shalon sitting at the table you guys were sitting on earlier, with the Weasel bag, and they are drinking.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Greetings, first mate.
Hello, Buhd.
How things go with asking lady to join Spar?
Oh, well, I did bring her to the ship and she, politely declined.
The captain got slapped.
Oh no, that not polite. That opposite.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic, but yeah, she didn't want to join.
Oh, not too bad. Lady in there really wanted her to spar.
I should like to hear the details, said Shalon.
Well, Buhd get drunk. Then lady suggests we go to her room and get naked. Buhd at first, Buhd no see swimming pool, so Buhd not sure about it. But she very adamant, and then Buhd's clothes were off. and then we wrestle.
Interesting. Well, the captain didn't mention. Shalon, surprisingly, will censor himself for once.
Yeah, but Bud never wrestled with anyone like that before.
Really?
Bud don't think so.
Well, I mean, you are the first mate of one of the greatest captains in the world. I thought that sometimes on our breaks you would had some fun. But alright.
I mean, Bud would fight your crew sometimes, but they'd be scared and whimsy.
Shalon will say, "Oh, Captain, I'm the second mate of the greatest captain on the seas, and I frankly never saw the need for all that."
Well, yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
Shalon will conjure up another glass of like the weird sort of sparkling wine that he and Bladebeard were drinking, and will offer it to you, Bud.
Oh, more drink.
It's a tiny glass. It's I was saying last episode that it's like one of those glasses that you can find at a very fancy restaurant. Yeah, you, Bud, can probably balance it on one finger.
Bud would take it carefully and then take a big old gulp from it.
It's not enough liquid to constitute a big gulp.
Well, it's essentially just, a drink then.
Yeah, it tastes. I don't know how much Bud drinks usually, but it tastes like some weird sparkling wine. But you also feel more energized after drinking it. But you suspect that because you are so big, its effects are diminished because the quantity of liquid is so small.
Neat drink. Very, very different from Bud's drink from earlier.
Oh, thank you, First Mate. I made it myself. Shalon will smile.
Oh, you have others?
Oh, Oh, I guess I should change that joke. Well, what do we do now, Captain and Mr. First Mate?
We should go to the meeting place, right? Where Baron and Seahorn are.
Above board, you guys still have like an hour until then.
And we have long time till then. We could, find more people to wrestle, but like wrestling now.
Do you mean wrestle as in wrestle, or wrestle as in what you were doing?
Yeah, I think he means making love, right?
Oh, is that what Bud was doing?
Yeah.
That'd make a lot more sense than wrestling.
Well, I'm not necessarily interested in that, but I would be interested in trying some wrestling.
Think Bud would hurt you, Shalon.
Perhaps.
You like stick of man, and Bud is like not a stick of man.
How about we try arm wrestling? I think that's what it's called.
You sure you want to do that against Bud?
Oh yes, I'm quite sure.
Okay, Captain, me sorry if me break Shalon's arm.
I'm not the one you should be sorry to. Well, good luck, Shalon.
Well, Bud apologize to Shalon what happened, but yes.
Alright. I'm going to, before they start wrestling, right?
Yeah.
I would like to. Is there some crewmates like watching us or listening to what we are talking about?
Sort of disinterestedly. A few of them, yeah. Most of them are looking at you like with looks like, what are you doing here? Why are you still here?
Oh. Alright, never mind then. I'll just watch them wrestle. Or arm wrestle.
Okay. But I would like you to do first. Before you do, we make forceful rolls. I want you to do a careful roll, and I will roll a sneaky to oppose you. Okay.
A careful roll.
Okay. You notice that Shallan kind of tries subtly, but you do notice to weave a few spells to sort of make his arm stronger.
But think that cheating, Shallan.
Oh, well, you are obviously much stronger than me. I'm merely trying to even the field.
Okay.
Is this permissible, Captain? As a neutral
Um,
arbiter?
Yeah, I mean, but you want a challenge, right?
This is true, but does not want weak, flimsy hand to break.
I think that's fair.
Shallan will smile at you and, like, present his arm in the position to, like, get started.
Okay, we do the arm wrestle.
Okay. But please roll your forceful, and I will roll a augmented version of Shallan's forceful. A tie. Okay, then we roll again. Unless you want to, like, stop because neither of you are gaining ground.
We can roll again.
Okay. Bladebeard, you see as Buhd grits his teeth and continues pushing. Shallan's face seems much more calmer, but you see that his other hand is straining to, like, keep up the spell. This contest is dragging on for a while. Same question, Skoll.
Well, they can keep going while it's a draw.
Okay.
For the moment.
In the end though, Skoll slowly but surely pushes Shallan's hand down and wins the contest.
Haha!
Well,
Yeah, well done, bud.
But never struggled like that before. That was good.
And well done, Shallan. You know,
Oh, thank you.
that was longer than I thought.
Oh, thank you, Captain. Well, it is a useful little spell that I know, but especially well done to you, Mr. First Mate.
Well, you know what, bud? I wanna arm wrestle as well.
Or you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, Shallan will vacate the seat to, like, make room for you, Bladebeard.
All right, I like stretch and I take off my my coat.
Okay.
All right, bud.
Do either of you cheat, or do you just go straight up?
But
No
Bud is
cheating.
not. There's no need for it.
Yeah, I don't know magics.
Well, there are other ways of cheating, but sure. Okay. Feel free to roll your forcefuls then, and Shallan will be quote-unquote the arbiter. You guys struggle. Neither of you is able to gain ground. Again, you guys decide if you want to keep going.
What's wrong, bud?
Bud is stronger, but Bud will get you.
All right, let's do it. Oh no.
Oh, as you say that, let's do it. Because of the massive difference in the rolls, Bud instantly slams your hand down.
Oh.
You talk big, you lose big, Captain.
Come on, you're like 4 times my size.
Shallan will
I
applaud.
think I did pretty well.
Better than.
You all did great. It was very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, Captain needs to work more on his arm wrestling skills.
Oh, no, I do not. I mean, I work out enough, I think. It's just that I'm a dwarf and you're a big ogre monster.
Yeah, but the other dwarf to become dragon. How come you can't do that?
Because I'm just a dwarf, not a dragon.
But he was just a dwarf, and then he became a dragon. But you can do that.
No. I don't wanna be a dragon.
That sounds pretty dumb.
I met a few dwarves who could turn into dragons. Or, well, dragons that could turn into dwarves. It was a long time ago.
See, Shalon knows them.
Yeah, I know 2 people that can turn into dragons.
Yeah, that's like 3 people. You could be the 4th.
I don't think it works that way, but who knows?
Who's the
If I ever
third?
get a chance. Sorry?
Who is the
Well,
third?
The first 2 is the ones you said, and then the 3rd is the mean, gray dwarf who give Bud shirt. Wait, no.
No, wait. I gave you the shirt.
He give you shirt to give to Bud.
No. I bought the shirt and I gave it to you. There was no dwarf involved.
Why he come back with shirt then?
No, I came back with the shirt and came back
he
with
go
him. Yeah, he followed me. He held my arm.
Oh, creepy. What a creepy man.
Yeah. We'll find him, and I'm going to make a new coat out of black dragon scales.
I don't believe that
It's
was a
gonna look
black
good.
captain, a black dragon captain.
Oh, what was it then?
I'm not entirely sure. But it wasn't really black.
Was it a bluish black dragon?
Grayish black, I think. I don't
Well-
I don't remember much of that day, to be honest.
Yeah. You were in your undead skinny form back then.
Maybe we find a book about dragons, and then we find out about what each dragon is.
Oh, there
Uh,
are quite a few of those in the world. I could take you.
Oh.
I could take you once we obviously take care of the demons of Stranglethorn and find a ship of our own. I could take you to the grandest libraries of the world. As second mate, it is my responsibility to chart navigation courses.
With the Bud.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are.
Memory. We go to the library, read about dragons.
You are like a temporary second mate, right?
Wait, what do you mean temporary? He right here.
Yeah, but when we get our crew back, our real second mate, we'll figure it out then. But yeah,
That second mate suck.
Will I have to walk the plank?
no.
No, you
Maybe-
new second mate. Other new second mate is dumb.
No, he's not. I never came up with a character for the second mate, but yeah, he's a. Or I believe in last episode I said she. Never mind. We'll figure it out.
You don't even remember what she or he or
No,
Yeah.
no. I do
Yeah.
remember.
you.
She is a female goblin,
Yeah.
and she's called Cherry.
Wow.
You remember her, bud, right?
I think Benjamin would be like, Goblin, those suck, and Bud would be like, yeah, Benjamin, and Bud and Benjamin would find nice ladies and wrestle with them.
Do you
That-
think
that-
Ben? Go ahead. Sorry.
That's what we would do. And yeah, so second mate is Baloney.
Come on, bud. You sailed with her for 5 years.
She was Baloney back then too.
She's
More
your
fun.
friend. She's your friend. Like every other crew member, except Zugalga, who betrayed us and stole our crew.
Yeah, and they betray us too. They're her friends now.
No, Buhd. Uh, they're like what happened to Meridia when she tried to kill us. Remember that? That wasn't
By
her.
evil dagger.
Yeah, and they are controlled by an evil witch, right?
Yeah, but Shalon's still better.
I'm the best.
Like I
Yeah, see, he even knows.
Captain, I've traveled the world for, well, millennia. I believe I know my way around navigation-wise better than most goblins.
But Bud uses Bud's first mate powers to make him permanent second mate, and new second mate can be third mate or something. But you demoted.
like I said, we'll figure it out once we get to it. And I'm not saying that I don't like you, Shalan, but
But you are
we'll
saying
figure
that.
it out.
Pretty rude, Captain. He give you free drink that he get from other, and help us all this time. He even give us friendship, and lost friendship. That rude.
You lost friendship? What happened to it?
Oh, mean orc lady break it. She dead though, so it's okay. Well, it's not okay, but she's gone at least, so that's good.
Oh. Shalon will suddenly become a bit sad.
We get bigger, better friendships someday, and it'll be good.
I
Yeah,
see.
like I said, we are going to find that witch, we are going to kill her, and we are going to get our crew back, and we are going to become the greatest pirates ever. Right?
I will drink to that, and Shalon conjures up free drinks.
Aye.
He will take his and sip his. Do you guys take yours?
Yeah, I down
Yep,
mine
Bud
in one,
goes for another
one
dump
go.
in his mouth with it. Okay, that's not the best wording, but
Okay, same as before.
Yeah.
Same as before. It's this
Yeah.
weird sparkling wine that sort of gives you a bit of energy. I do miss the real thing, to be honest. This is, well, it's quite of a pale imitation, to be frank.
thought your name was Shalon, not Frank.
Ooh, a joke. I'll write that down.
Oh, Bud's pretty good at jokes then.
Out of his robe, Shalon pulls out a few papers and starts writing down some stuff in a language you guys do not understand.
Yeah,
Yep. Bud is
I can't
comedy
read.
gold.
You said you can't read?
yeah,
Okay, sure.
any language.
Okay, not sure how you became a captain, but sure.
Because he's
Yeah, I know your
Very
backstory.
good.
I know your backstory, don't worry.
Bud, and I mean, he can read barely, but he can still kind of read.
Well,
How did these two rise up in the pirate ranks? We'll never know.
well, you don't need to be a good reader to be a pirate.
Shalon will put the papers back in his clothes. And he'll say, "So what do we do now, Captain, First Mate?"
Bud
Well-
could make a sandcastle,
Sure, yeah.
like a big one, like one that would be like a sand mansion, and Bud would be in it, and Bud would be the manager.
That sounds like fun. Maybe the captain of the
Yeah.
guards.
Oh, yeah, Bud
Or
could
the
have his
major
own
domo.
Oh, Bud has no idea what that means, but it sounds big.
Shalon will jump up from his seat excitedly.
Okay, we build castles then.
Yes, let's
Alright.
go.
Let's go. Also, Bud, take the
Oh
Bag.
right, the potato sack. goblin.
And don't forget your cannon too.
Oh yeah, Bud loves this thing. One day, Bud tell a tale of how Bud got cannon.
I'm looking forward to it.
How did you get the cannon, Bud?
It's a long story, but Bud stole it.
Oh, alright. So it isn't like one of Bladebeard's cannons, right? He had it before.
That is up to you guys.
Lore-wise, I don't really have the date of when he got the cannon, but he definitely stole it.
Alright, so yeah. Oh yeah, I remember you had it before you joined my crew, yeah. You'll have to tell me that story once. One day.
Bud remember shotgun faces when Ogre carry cannon up to face. Very, very good day.
So, as you guys go to, I guess, build a sand castle? I don't know. Bud, sure, but Bladebeard, are you contributing to that? Shallan will definitely try to contribute.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to try to build a better sandcastle than both of them.
Okay. I presume you're doing it next to the Makemba, Marjani ship.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
You'll see the members of the crew giving you weird looks, but they're not like interfering with you. But meanwhile, Benjamin and Archmage, you guys were returning to Kyrie's ship. You had like a very short conversation on your way back, but the Archmage was too infuriated to talk. What's like the continuing mood, Benjamin?
Well, I think at least from my side, I'm just confused as to one, what was happening, and two, what just Bladebeard was thinking in general, let's say.
Sure. The Archmage still has an infuriated look on her face, and again is not necessarily in the mood to talk as you guys return to the ship. Do you do or say anything?
No, I think I'd be scared too.
Okay. As you guys return to the ship, you see that for the most part recruitment on the ship has sort of wrapped up. The line has been like told, the remaining people in the line have been told, yeah, go home, we have enough people. Some of them are disappointed, some of them are just okay. And yeah, you see lots of new faces on the ship. Most of them are being drilled by Grunvask. Do you continue to approach and enter the ship as usual?
Yeah.
Okay. As you approach, let me put her on the screen. Kyrie will come up to you guys. Well, specifically to you, Benjamin, since she sees that the Archmage is a bit troubled, I guess. The Archmage turns to walk in a different direction when she sees Kyrie. So yeah, Kyrie will approach you, Benjamin. Do you let her?
Yeah.
Okay. She will say, recruitment's mostly wrapped up. Do you know if and when Bladebeard, Buhd, and Shallan will be returning to the ship?
I'm not sure, but I think they'd go directly to the meeting. But again, some weird stuff was happening, so I'm not sure.
Do you also intend to go to the meeting?
I'm not sure if I'd be necessarily welcome, taking into account a certain person will be there.
Well, I think you're also wanted, if I remember correctly.
Well, that too, but I think that's my lesser worry.
I wanted to ask, while Bladebeard, Buhd, and Shallan are away from the ship, may I talk in private with you and the Archmage?
I think so, but I'm not sure if she's in a great mood to talk, let's say.
It's important but not urgent.
How much time would be left till the meeting?
An hour. Above board.
Well, maybe it should wait perhaps a few minutes. I don't know.
Kyrie was saying, I defer to your wisdom. Though, I think she still hates me more than she hates you. So could you talk to her on my behalf regarding this discussion? As
Well,
in, could you invite her on my behalf?
I think so, yes.
Kyrie will give you a smile and she will turn to go to the captain's quarters and say, just knock when you're ready.
I nod back.
Okay. She will then turn to leave. What do you do, Benjamin?
I take a deep breath to ready myself, and I just go to try and find where the mage went, essentially.
Basically her usual spot on the ship, which is staring off into the distance, this time though fuming a bit more than usual.
I try to slowly get close.
You know I can see you, Benjamin. What is it?
Guess I'll drop the subtlety next time, but all the weirdness aside, Kyrie would like to speak with us.
I'm... Is it important?
To quote Kyrie herself, not urgent, but important.
Then let me get something to drink, and then I'll come meet you. Alright?
Can I? I'm sorry. Can I compel Meridia?
Okay.
She's an agent of Teeironor and they were attacked by blue dragons, and she doesn't want to talk with her.
I would accept your
Would that
compel.
work?
Yes, it would. But I would accept your compel conditionally, as in, yes, she doesn't want to talk with her, but she's not firmly set in not talking to her, as in Benjamin can convince her otherwise. Is that acceptable?
Yeah. Alright.
Okay. Feel free to let me know if you're giving up too easily or not. Okay. Okay. So the Archmage will say, actually, never mind. I don't care to talk to that. She'll say a bit under her breath so that she's not overheard. Dragon.
Come on, we've been over this. Just bear with it for a little longer, and the sooner we take care of this, the sooner we're out of this damn island, and the sooner we'll be far, far away from all this. I'm not even sure what this is.
She will shake her head and say, a pirate just asked me to with an ogre. Benjamin, you understand if I'm not necessarily in the mood to talk with someone I despise at the moment.
You know, I'm still not sure what all that was about, but just take a breather, have your drink, and just please reconsider.
I promise to reconsider after I get my drink. And she turns around to walk away.
I just sigh.
Okay. Bladebeard and Buhd, would you be doing anything else in the hour up to the meeting other than building your sandcastle? And
Yeah, like, I don't know, how long does it take to get to, from the meeting to Kyrie's ship?
15 minutes, I think we established.
So I guess like half an hour before the meeting, I'm going to go and get Kyrie. I'm going to tell Buhd and Shalan. Oi, I think meeting is going to start soon, and I'm going to get Kizzy. I think she should be present for the meeting as well.
Okay.
You two, if when you are over with Sandcastles, maybe go to the meeting place and tie the goblin to a pole or a tree. I don't know.
Speaking of, just out of curiosity, Bladebeard and Buhd, would you guys care to roll your flashy to see how nice your sandcastles turned up? Shalan will assist Buhd because he was assisting Buhd.
I'm just going to say out of the bat, Bladebeard's castle is like, it's very bad.
Okay.
And Buhd won.
Okay. If you guys don't want to roll, that's fine too. Okay.
I was ready to roll this time.
Or maybe we can roll. We can roll. All right.
Okay.
You're flashy.
Yeah.
Bud's is nicer, especially with the +1 bonus from Shalan, but not that much nicer. I mean, it's nicer, but yours is still okay, Bladebeard.
Oh, I'm pretty proud of myself actually.
You did great,
What did
Captain.
Bud's
Sorry, Skoll.
Bud wanted Bud's to be bigger.
It is bigger, yours, because of the roll.
No, he's like saying he wanted it to be even larger than it is.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not like a mansion size like he wanted to do.
I think we all did great, says Shalan.
Yeah, we did pretty good. Where meeting taking place again?
The big building.
The only
Can
building,
we
really.
see? Can we see the meeting place from here? Or can I point them to?
It's the there are only like 1 or 2 buildings on the whole island, and it is that place. So it is visible, but there are also a lot of people like squatting around. So yeah, it is visible, but it's a bit hard to see.
Can I roll to see how well I explain where they need to go?
Okay, roll your careful, please. Difficulty. It's not very complicated to explain. Difficulty 2.
I hope this one fails. Oh, alright.
You explained this to them quite clearly. And Shalan nods in understanding.
Alright, see ya in a moment, guys.
Okie dokie.
Do you turn to leave?
Yeah.
Okay. As you turn to leave, Benjamin, going back to the ship. What have you been doing while you were like waiting for the Archmage?
I'd say I probably was just around the deck, kind of just waiting, not necessarily doing anything.
Okay. You will see the Archmage emerge from below deck, sort of stumbling, with bottle in her hand. She's heading towards you, but stumbling.
Come on, really?
I don't want to hear it from you, you thieving scoundrel.
Well, at least I'm not even gonna say.
Look, I needed this, okay? Can you imagine it? Me and an ogre And a pirate of all things. Good lord.
Well, I would rather not imagine it, I
And
guess.
now you want me to talk with a dragon of all things? She's being very loud.
I think you should lower your voice, perhaps. but,
Yeah, I know it's a secret. Why do all the handsome guys have to keep secrets? Look, I don't really want to talk with Kyrie. She's annoying, okay? Kizzy, I think. Or was it Kyrie? I don't know. I don't want to talk with her. Screw her.
I just take a few moments with my jaw open. This is a very strange sight. How much did you drink in these last few minutes?
Well, what's it matter to you? You'll see that the bottle she's holding is almost empty.
Well, I guess the pirate life is getting to you.
Don't get me started. All this smell is getting to me. Can you believe how much they drink? It's so obnoxious. I hate this place.
I guess we can agree on something. The smell is pretty nasty.
And don't get me started on all the pickpockets. These louds are so obnoxious and so indiscreet. Bladebeard stole my money, can you believe that? And my orb. The nerve of him. And I think my cow is missing too.
Well, I think I'd be more worried about Bladebeard incriminating other people, but yeah, I still kind of hold a little grudge for that.
So, you tell that dragon she can come and say what she has to say to my face. I'm not playing her game. She has some kind of trap in her room. I'm certain. Yeah, she's a dragon and she can't be trusted.
A trap in a room, okay. So anywhere else is fine then?
I'll be... Where will I be? Oh yeah, where would I be? She looks at you.
Look, just stay here for now, okay? I'm gonna talk to Kyrie real quick and just don't move. Just stay there, okay?
I'm going to roll the Archmage's careful to see if she remains standing or falls. Difficulty 2, I think. Okay. As soon as you say that, you see her trip and fall on her face.
I just face palm for a few moments and just... Are you okay?
It's the blasted pirates. They didn't... Wait, was this a pirate ship? Oh yeah, this
no.
was a dragon ship. The dragon did something, I'm sure. It's not the drinking. I'm not drunk. I can't be drunk. I'm a special agent of the Teeironor, I'll have you know. We don't get drunk.
Yeah. Okay.
Look,
well,
just because you're so handsome, you can't tell me that I'm drunk. You hear that? I am not drunk, okay? I'll be waiting right here while you get the damn dragon, okay?
Okay, just stay there and I snag the bottle from her hand and I throw it to the sea.
Roll a sneaky for me, please, and I'll roll her careful. She notices as you attempt to grab the bottle and says, "No, what are you doing? I'm just drinking a little bit. Trust me."
Look, I'm just preventing this special agent of the Teeironor from getting drunk, okay?
I am not drunk. Where am I again? I told you already.
Just give me the bottle, please.
Why? I can't let you get drunk, Benjamin. We are here. We are here because there's demons. Yeah. We can't be drunk while fighting demons.
Well, I should have the current tour so I can drink a bit, right?
No, you can't drink from my bottle. That's inappropriate, okay? I'm not a pirate.
Is that even your bottle?
It's... The forest troll gave it to me when I asked, so sure.
I'd watch if there are any suspicious things inside, but okay.
The dragon poisoned it?
No, just that the cook, does some strange things. Yeah.
I need to lie down for a bit. You go get the
Yeah,
dragon.
just lie down and stay there, quiet. I'll be right back.
She sits down.
Yeah, good. And I just slowly walk away, still looking towards her.
Okay. She starts drinking the few remaining bits that are in her bottle, which is not a lot.
I just sigh and turn away.
Okay. Do you head towards Kyrie's cabin?
Yeah.
I presume you knock on the door.
Yeah.
She opens the door and says, I believe I was expecting two visitors.
Well, there was a small issue, let's say.
Still distrustful of me, I presume.
Well, it's that, but something more, I guess. She kind of, asked for a bit before we came here, and when she returned, she was drunk, let's say, and she's probably now laying on the ground or something.
Kyrie's eyes will go wide. You are serious.
I wish I wasn't.
Well, I leave it up to you. I would rather discuss it with both of you, but do you think she would be willing to listen to me eventually?
I'm sure she will. She just had a bad day so far, so if it's okay with you, maybe we should have this talk when she's sobered up.
I would like to talk to you about this while Bladebeard, Buhd, and Shallan are not in close proximity.
I see. Well, since it's something you wanted to talk with us, I'm not sure we should have this conversation just as two.
Well, if we wait too long, they will come back. What do you suggest?
Isn't there any magic spell to sober up someone or something?
She will chuckle and say, dragons don't usually get drunk.
Well, I guess you learn something new every day.
Again, what do you suggest? You know her better than I do.
Well, I just found out that she drinks and quite a lot, so I'm questioning that myself.
Yes, that was a bit of a surprise too.
Well, being honest, I'm not really sure what to do about this. Is it possible that we, wait. I wonder if Shallan knows any useful spells.
Feel free to ask him. Do you think they will return to the ship before going to the meeting?
Well, as
I believe that, I don't know. Have I told her that I will tell her when the meeting is, once I find out?
I don't think you discussed it with her, no.
Alright.
Okay, so going back to Kyrie's question, she asked you, Benjamin, do you think they'll come back to the ship before the meeting?
I'm not sure when I left, but was a bit busy, let's say. So I'm not sure when or if they'll return. But I think that if I try to be as fast as I can to find Shallan, maybe there's still time in the end.
She will sigh and say, well, under her breath, mortals. Very well, I will continue to wait, but keep in mind that while I would prefer that both of you are here to discuss this with me, I would much rather, if it came down to it, I would rather just discuss it with you than Bladebeard, Buhd, and Shallan be here to hear it. At least at first.
I understand, so I'll try to be as fast as I can, and if it doesn't work, I guess we'll have the conversation regardless.
She will sigh and say, well, best of luck, and will close the door.
I just put my hands to my face and I just take a very large sigh, just run outside towards the Archmage.
She is where you left her.
Stay there just a little longer, okay? I'll be right back.
You don't give me orders. That said, I don't think I want to get up right now.
Great. And I'll just run off the ship towards where I last saw the group.
Okay. As you run, like at the midway point, you will run into Bladebeard, who is going in the opposite direction.
Oh, Bladebeard. Wait, was he alone?
Yeah.
Oh, Bladebeard. What brings you here?
Oh, I come to escort Kyrie to the pirate meeting.
Oh, isn't it a bit early?
It's in like 15 minutes.
More like 20, but yeah.
Alright, it starts in like 20 minutes.
Oh, could you do me a favor then?
Depends on the favor.
Well, the ship's supply of beverage has been running a bit low lately. Could you go buy some, perhaps? I assume you know a couple of people around here, maybe?
You want me to get alcohol for Kyrie's ship?
Yeah.
Well, after the meeting then, sure.
Well, you see, if you, do me this favor, maybe, I could, put in some, extra coins for some drink for you, maybe.
Coins. I believe I'm richer than you at the moment. I don't have a lot, but
Well, a free drink is better than a drink you pay yourself, right?
Above board, Benjamin, I think you do. No, you don't have any more the money you were promised to, well, you were given to buy the artifact, so never mind, sorry.
wait, Pandaren had his 300 gold, right?
Yeah, he took it. I don't know if you guys took it back from him.
I don't remember, honestly.
Well, you
But, I
you
mean,
never
we
addressed
can-
it, so it's up to you if you guys want to have taken it back or not.
Yeah.
If it were me who looted them, I'd say I'd probably have that in a box of their belongings or something.
Then yeah, sure, it's in the evidence box, I guess.
So wait,
Sorry.
you want to pay me to go buy drinks instead of getting Kyrie and going to the pirate meeting?
No, just, take some time off and do that before the meeting.
Meeting is in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and you're gonna take like 10 minutes to go get those drinks.
I don't want to be late.
I'm gonna compel lady.
It's up to Bladebeard if he accepts or not.
Yeah, he's going to compel my pirate captain, or
I think
No,
he's
yeah, you can spend the day without the drink or whatever it's called.
I'm not going to take it.
Then I will take one of Bladebeard's fate points.
This meeting will progress the plot line. We need to get to it as soon as possible. We need to get to Booty Bay.
The plot line? What are you talking about, Bladebeard? This isn't some book or whatever.
We are writing a book right now. We are writing history, Benjamin.
I thought you couldn't read.
How do you know about that?
Do you think I never noticed that you sometimes, stare at things that are written and just, I don't know, it just look blank?
Well, we are writing a story. Story of the greatest pirate captain that ever lived.
And what's a captain without his drink?
I think I had enough for today.
Look, Bladebeard, can I be honest with you for a moment?
Yeah, sure. I thought you were honest before.
Well, yes, I learned something from you. Just there's something important on the ship, and I'd rather you not be around while I take care of it. Okay?
Oh, mysterious.
All I ask is for you to trust me just this once.
But the meeting. I mean,
You
Kyrie-
can come back in time for the meeting, I assure you that.
But well, what's going on? Why can't I go to the ship?
Well, I'm not sure on the specifics, but
It's now 15 minutes to the meeting because you guys have been talking.
look, Bladebeard, time is running out. Can you please do this for me?
Tell me what's going on. I mean, yeah, time is running out. Can you please move away so I can get Kyrie? Easy?
Do that later. Just wait 10 minutes and you can get her and you'll get back to the meeting in time. Please. Just
10 minutes. What am I supposed to do for 10 minutes?
I don't know, just build a sandcastle, Bladebeard. I don't know, I don't care.
Above board, from Kyrie's ship to the meeting will take walking 10 to 15 minutes, as I mentioned.
Is it that big of an island?
Oh, it's maybe not necessarily that big, but that was the time we established in the previous episodes, and I'm just being consistent.
Okay.
Well, alright. I mean, Meridia can teleport us, I guess.
No, she cannot.
Why not?
Oh, we'll talk later, Bladebeard. Just please don't go to the ship.
Alright, I'll just, I'll do something else.
Yeah, thanks, and I'll just run off towards where I last saw them.
I wait until he is far enough and I go to the ship.
Okay. Benjamin, you will reach Shalon before Bladebeard reaches the ship. So, Benjamin, you see... Actually, by the time... Buhd, when would you and Shalon be leaving to go to the meeting? Would you be a little late? Would you go on time?
I think they'd be a little late.
Okay, so when Benjamin reaches, you guys are still there, toying around with your sandcastle. Yeah, Benjamin, you come upon Buhd and Shalon making a sandcastle. Quite a pretty one.
I'll probably be panting by this point from running.
Yeah.
Shalon, please, I need your help.
Oh, hello, Benjamin. Would you like to join us?
Maybe later. There's something urgent going on.
Ooh. Oh, did a dragon show up?
Nobody
No.
died.
Look, let me just get straight to the point. Do you have some sort of spell to sober up someone?
Yes, though it doesn't always work.
Then please just come with me. We have to get to the ship as fast as possible. There's I just stare at my metaphorical clock and just say, nearly no time at all.
Oh, okay.
Alright, can I, before he says anything, I would like to compel Buhd. His first mate aspect. His captain told him to go to the meeting, both him and Shalon.
What do you think, Buhd?
Do you take it, Buhd?
I am gonna not take it.
Okay.
Alright.
Because Buhd, well, he's fresh from being drunk, and he's been having fun building a sandcastle, and he thinks meetings are kind of boring. So
I mean, pirate meetings.
yeah, but
The issue is that Buhd still has the Weasel, which is like one of the main reasons
Yeah.
Bladebeard was going.
Yeah.
I've been like, Buhd, you need to get there right. Remember to go to the meeting right away. That's what he should have been like, but he's just like, he was so casual about it. So Bud's just like, it's not that important. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Shalon rises up with you, Benjamin. He has an excited look and motions for you to lead the way.
Yeah, new mission to sober up someone.
Yeah, stay here, Bud. I'll come back for you later.
Oh, Bud should stay.
Yeah. I'll look forward to your big sand mountain.
And mention.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Okay. Oh boy, Bud, stay here.
I grab Shalon by the arm and just start running back.
Yeah, he matches your pace. I'm curious above board if there are sandcastle models in game.
Don't think
As
so.
far as
No
I
idea.
know, no. But maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Before you guys return to the ship, Bladebeard, you arrive on the ship. On Kyrie's ship, and you see pretty much the same thing as I described to Benjamin earlier on, that there are a lot of new faces among the crew, but recruitment has generally stopped. Drone Vasquez drilling the new recruits.
Alright, oh yeah, first mate, Gormvesk.
keep
Hello?
interrupting me, Master Dwarf. What is it?
I apologize. I'm sorry. The meeting of the pirates is happening soon, so I came to escort Kyrie. Can you tell me, Kizzy? I'm sorry, Kizzy. Where is she right now?
Should be in her quarters.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Grunvask will give you a nod and like return to his task at hand.
All right, I go to her quarters.
The door is closed. Do you knock?
Knock knock.
She will open the door and say, "Oh, Bladebeard, hello."
Hello, Kizzy. The pirate meeting is happening soon, so I came to escort you.
Oh, why me?
Oh, I thought that you wanted to go to the meeting. You know, you probably want to participate.
I would rather not take some a few unnecessary risks. And to be perfectly honest, I do have some business to attend to. Why don't you ask Grunvast to come with you?
He seems to be busy, but
If you'd like, I can
if
ask
you,
him.
yeah, that's great.
Okay. Kyrie will close the door behind her and step out and go to Grunvask, which I will also put on screen in a bit. She approaches Grunvask. Do you do or say anything, or just let her do her thing?
Yeah, I don't say anything.
Okay. Do you come with her, or do you stay put?
I come with her.
Okay. Then, as you guys approach, Grunvask sees you first because you're taller, Bladebeard, and prepares himself to sigh in frustration, but then sees his captain and like straightens up and say, "Captain," she'll say, "Grunvask, do me a favor. Can you go with our good friend Bladebeard to the pirate captain's meeting? I have some business to attend to." Grunvask will look at the recruits and say, "If that is your wish, Captain, I'll get Vera to drill the new recruits. Thank you." Grunvask will look down at you, Bladebeard, and say, "Please lead the way, Master Dwarf."
All right, let's go.
Okay. Grunvask will now follow you to the pirate captain's meeting. Do you leave?
Yeah. Also, as I'm with him, can I roll careful to find out one of his aspects, just in case?
Let me open his character sheet, and yes, the answer is yes, but I'm going to open his character sheet to also like establish the difficulty of the role.
Yeah, alright.
Difficulty 2 if you want to learn his high concept.
Alright. Plus 2. 5.
Okay. I give you a choice. Either you learn his high concept and you get 2 charges on it, or you learn his high concept and his trouble and you gain 1 charge on each.
The second option, the high concept and the trouble.
Okay, let me type those in for you.
I believe you already told us his trouble aspect, so
Maybe.
that's gonna be fun.
Maybe. I think I remember telling you, but yeah. First, wait. Desk. High concept. Right. Sorry. Need to. Okay. And trouble. Okay. I'll actually make this a little bit bigger.
Rifle pirate. Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
Alright.
The metaphorical sense of the word, I guess.
Oh, so he's I don't get the sense that he was a pirate once or something.
You do get that. You do get the. You see some battle scars on him and like marks left by, say, weapons that you would normally see on the seas, like a harpoon or something like that. Yeah, and the trouble is, yeah, you've noticed him sometimes being anxious about the gun he's holding, but obviously not saying anything on the matter.
Yeah, alright. We head to the meeting.
Okay. As you leave the docks, you will see Benjamin running with Shallan in your direction. And Benjamin, you see Grunvask and Bladebeard leaving the ship.
Alright. We approach them.
Okay. Grunvask will not say anything, nor will Shallan, so it's up to you guys.
What's going on, Benjamin? Shallan?
Thank you for trusting me, Bladebeard. Please just get out of the way.
Shallan, why aren't you at the meeting?
Oh, Benjamin asked for my help.
Help with what?
Sobering up someone.
Well, alright. Alright then, if you want to come to the meeting, don't be afraid.
Oh,
Once
yes.
you-
Should I go fetch Buhd or?
Where is Buhd?
Oh, he's at the Makemba.
Oh, is Makemba on the way
No,
to the...
not even close.
No. Oh. Yeah, I guess I don't think it's gonna be. Oh, actually, he has the goblin. It's gonna be a problem if he's late.
I didn't think of that.
I guess we'll get Meridia to teleport us. I know she's angry at me, but this is important. Come on, Gurvesk.
Grunvask will sigh at you, at all of you, but follow nevertheless.
I try to get closer to Grunvask.
Mr. Human, Benjamin,
I have a word.
he will sigh, but lean down and lean down as in lean down with his ear in your direction to if you want to whisper to him, basically.
Look, Kizzy.
Also, if you guys want, Benjamin can roll sneaky and Bladebeard can roll careful.
Yeah, of course.
Okay?
Oh, wow.
Careful.
Yeah. To notice that and hear what they're saying. Okay, Bladebeard hears. It's up to him if he reacts. Go ahead, Benjamin.
Well, the captain needs the Archmage while the meeting's happening, so if you could pull some strings to not have Bladebeard take her, that would be appreciated.
Master Bladebeard only asked her to teleport him to the meeting, not to go herself.
That's actually a good point. I'll take this help.
Grunvask will stand up straight, sigh very tiredly once again, and continue walking. Bladebeard, you heard everything.
Alright, so, yeah, let me think about this plan actually. We need to go to Meridia so she can teleport me and Gurvesk to Buhd. and then with Buhd and the Goblin we go to the meeting. That's the idea.
If you want, Captain, says Sholan, after you and Grunvas go to the meeting, I can run to fetch Buhd, and we can travel on foot. I presume you don't need the goblin right away.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Grunvas, let's just walk to the meeting, and Shalan, you get Buhd later. All right.
Oh, so should I go get Buhd?
No. Do the thing that Benjamin needs you to do, and then get Buhd.
Oh, very well, Captain. Grunvask will sigh in exasperation at being turned around for the second time. Well, third time if you count him drilling recruits. But he will follow nevertheless, because his captain ordered him.
Alright, I guess me and Grunvask continue heading to the meeting, and Shalan and Benjamin go with their business.
Sean will say after Bladebeard has left, so who do you want me to sober up, Benjamin?
Well, I think Meridia had a few too many drinks, and she's not feeling too well.
Oh, I never saw that coming.
Well, me neither, for what it's worth.
This will be fun. Well, if it succeeds, if it might not, well, is she prepared for the risks?
What are the risks?
Oh, well, her stomach might explode if it goes very wrong.
How often does that happen?
Not very. In game mechanics terms, Sholan would have to get all minuses for that to happen, which is possible, but unlikely.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but let's roll with it.
Okay.
Well, I have faith in you, Shalan.
Thank you, Benjamin. I have faith in me as well. Well, usually. I hope it goes well. It should.
Well, I hope so too.
You guys approach the ship. I presume you're going straight to the Archmage, correct?
Yeah.
She is where you left her. And when you guys approach, she will look up and say, "Oh, Benjamin, who is that? I can't quite see."
It's Shalan.
Greetings, Archmage. May I perform a spell on you? A spell? What? Why? Shalan is looking in your direction, Benjamin, as in asking for your permission.
To sober you up.
I'm not drunk. I told you that.
Then, if you aren't drunk, it wouldn't be a problem if it is cast a spell that doesn't do anything.
Fine. Just don't do anything weird with stupid elf face.
Can I compel Meridia again?
Go ahead.
She's a special agent of King Thor. She's not going to let this elf guy put a spell on her.
This unauthorized spellcaster, sure. I will accept that compel, sure. Okay. She will say, "No, screw that. I don't know you. I don't like you. You're so weird. Benjamin, why do you hang out with this guy?"
How can you say that? It's so nice.
Shalan will tell you, if the target is unwilling, the spell is more likely to fail, but I can still do it.
I grab Shalan by the shoulder and walk a few steps away. Can you maybe create a drink and have the drink have the spell's effects?
It doesn't quite work that way, but I can use the drink to distract her.
Huh, that could be an interesting idea.
In game mechanics terms, Shallan will roll... Either Shallan or you would roll your sneaky, but you two would be assisting each other. And would when Meridia would oppose her with her careful.
We have terrible sneakies. That's a bit worrisome.
But she also has a terrible careful.
Does she? She had a decent roll not long ago. Did she?
Her careful is 1.
Okay, then I guess I'll take the risk.
Okay, you guys return and she will say, "What do you want? No spells, I told you."
Well, are you up for a drink? I'm a bit thirsty myself.
I'm a special agent of the Teeironor. I do not drink. You know that. Oh. She puts her hand on her face.
Is that a yes?
What drink is it? Sean will say, it's a type of sparkling wine. Very similar to what you would be used to in Aaran. Benjamin, why didn't you tell me you had sparkling wine on the ship? We could have drunk it more often, you know.
Well, I kind of just found out a few seconds ago, actually.
Shallan waves his hand and conjures up a glass of this sparkling wine thing and offers it to the Archmage. The Archmage... I'll roll her careful to see if she manages to pick the glass up or if she breaks it. Difficulty 2. Yeah, she succeeds somehow, okay? She picks the glass up and says, "Well, bottoms up," and starts drinking. Shallan looks in your direction, as in looking for your approval to start his spell.
I nod towards him.
Okay. I will roll Shallan sneaky with a +1 from you assisting him, and I'll roll Meridia's careful to oppose. We want to see what happens, okay?
It's gonna go terrible, but okay.
You guys managed to go unnoticed. Now I will roll Shallan's clever to see how the spell goes.
This is gonna go horrible, I can tell.
Okay. It's not perfect, but it has its desired effect. Suddenly, the Archmage sort of raises the glass to start to take her drink. Shallan quickly motions with his hands and casts a spell in her direction. Visually, you see that nothing really happens. The Archmage still has the glass in her hand, and suddenly she stops. Her eyes widen in horror, and she drops the glass, stands up very quickly, and puts her head overboard and throws up into the sea.
Ooh, that's why I don't really drink.
She froze up for a good 5 minutes.
Oh god, how much did she drink?
It's mostly the effect of Shallan's spell.
Oh, that's disastrous.
Okay. So after 5, in the meantime, Shallan is looking quite satisfied with himself and will whisper to you, her stomach did not explode.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you do anything while she is in her... Yeah.
Shallan, can you maybe conjure a glass of water?
Oh, well, certainly. He conjures this glass of water, but again, it's a very tiny glass.
Thank you. Yeah.
should I go get Buhd now?
Yeah, I think you can go ahead and do that.
Very well. Shalon will run off. Okay. I think Meridia will finish throwing up before Bladebeard and Grunvask reach the meeting. So we can have that scene and then move to Bladebeard, okay?
Alright, can I ask something to Cole? Is there a reason Buhd is not going to the meeting? I mean, not like Benjamin brought him with him. He's just at the beach with the sandcastle.
Basically, Buhd didn't think it was that important, and then Benjamin said, "You stay here, Buhd," and that's what Buhd is doing.
Was the
Alright.
2 reasons why.
Alright.
Okay. Benjamin, as Shalon goes away, and after like another 4 minutes or so, Meridia finishes that and turns back to you and sort of falls to the ground and says, what happened to me? Oh.
You've been drinking.
What was I drinking? Oh my... I feel like I'm on fire from the inside.
Well, I guess pirate stuff can be quite strong.
Light.
Would you like a very small glass of water?
She reaches out with her hand but keeps her eyes closed, so she reaches out blindly.
I guess I try to aim where she's grabbing.
Okay. She takes it from your hand and quickly sips the water and says, "That's it? Can I borrow your water skin, please?"
Do I have one on me?
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess I grab it wherever it is.
Okay. She takes it and hesitates for a little bit, but her thirst is more desperate than the fact that she's using another person's water skin, disgusting as it is for her. So she drinks and empties it before handing it back to you and say, "Thank you. Sorry." Oh, light.
Well, I hate pushing things to you after that. Well, I'm not sure what that was. But could we maybe, go talk to Kyrie as we discussed earlier?
DoomGoblin Bladebeard, you compel the Archmage initially that, I'm not going to talk with Kyrie because of the special agent of the Kyrie. Does that compel still apply?
I would say that I'm satisfied. Her getting drunk is more than I could have asked for, and yeah,
Okay.
She can choose to go if she wants.
Okay. And then the Archmage will say, "This can't wait."
I think it would be better if we let go now.
Very well then. She gets up to go with you. Now above board, unless you guys want to go a bit over time. I'm not sure if we have time for both the pirate meeting and for the Kyrie discussion, so I leave it up to you guys. Which do you guys want to happen? Unless you guys want to go overtime.
Yeah, I don't think I personally mind going a bit.
I would like to go with whatever Kizzy wants to do, and we can save the pirate meeting for the next one.
I
Yeah,
think...
just say meeting and then save the pirate meeting for next episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if maybe the Kizzy stuff will only take like 5 to 10 minutes, in which case there would be a bit of time for the pirate meeting. So, okay, then we can go with that. Okay, Benjamin, you and Meridia approach Kizzy. Kyrie goes to his door. Do you knock again?
Yeah.
Okay. You will notice during all this time the Archmage is holding a hand to her stomach in pain, but is following along. Okay. As you knock again, she opens the door again and say, "Greetings. Are you well, Archmage?" She will say, "Benjamin said you needed us." Kyrie will say, "Yes," and will turn to you with a look of, "Is she okay?"
She's better than she was a few minutes ago, I guess.
She will sigh and open the door for you guys to go in. Do you go in?
Yeah.
Okay. She will close the door behind you and she will invite you to sit down. The Archmage will only sit down if you sit down.
Yeah, I'll sit down.
Okay. Then the Archmage follows and Kyrie conjures up some water, and seeing the Archmage's state and what you told her, Benjamin, will also conjure up a meal, probably like some broth and some sausages for her, and she will also invite. Would you like some as well, Benjamin?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
She'll give you a nod and sit down. She will say, "Apologies for not discussing this with you earlier. Recruitment took a while." And in the meantime, the Archmage digs in, but is also listening to the conversation. She'll ask, "Tell me, do you know about the different kinds of dragons?"
Can't say I'm really aware of those, just that, there's a couple of colors, I guess.
The Archmage will sigh and say, "To be frank, I only know that the blue ones are evil, Adam. And the black ones as well. Not much about the others."
After she says blue dragons are evil, I can just nudge her.
She'll say, come on, it's true." Kyrie will ignore that comment and say, "Well, do you know, or have you ever heard about bronze dragons?"
Not really.
The Archmage will also shake her head. Kyrie will sigh and say, "In short, of the main 5 dragonflights, among the blues and the blacks, as the Archmage said, as well as the reds, the greens, and the bronze, each has their own responsibility, their own stewardship over the world. Well, except for the blacks at this point. The bronze dragons are the stewards of time. They basically, to put it in simple terms, make sure that things go as they're supposed to go. Does that make sense?"
I guess so.
Kyrie will nod and say, "The reason I wanted to discuss this separately from Bladebeard and Buhd is that you two are magically attuned and would hopefully know more about the situation. As to why I wanted to discuss this separate from Shallan, well, to go straight to the point, this isn't the first time I have met Shallan. I've already met him once, about 8,000 years ago, give or take."
8,000 years ago?
Well, I'm a dragon, he's an elf, you know how things are.
Well, I guess it's just strange to actually hear that, since he somewhat acts like a curious child.
The Archmage is also listening, interested in this discussion, but is too busy eating to comment herself. She was saying, when I first met him, Shallan was not the same as the Shallan you see today, either of his two personalities. At that time, he did not suffer from this particular curse that afflicts him to this day and makes him, as Bladebeard eloquently put it, go crazy. At that time, Shallan came to, well, the Blue Dragon place, for simplicity's sake, as an agent of the Bronze Dragon Flight. She will...
Are you saying that Shallan is a dragon?
No, he's... Mortal is not the right word because he's not mortal, but he is an elf. He is simply an agent of a dragonflight. Well, was rather. And that's the issue I wanted to discuss with both of you. Something happened in those 8,000 years that, well, afflicted him with a curse that made him forget his previous life entirely and adopt his current personalities that you see right now. And I wanted to hear your thoughts as magically added people as you two are, and as Shallan's friends.
Well, I think you're kind of overestimating my magical capabilities, but I'm not really sure what to say. So, are you saying that the Shallan we know now is not at all the same person he was 8,000 years ago, right?
Kyrie will nod and say, 8,000 years ago he was very business first, down to earth, I suppose. He came to, well, the Blue Dragon place again, for lack of a better term, with a specific assignment in mind. I helped him in that assignment. My brother tried to kill him, but that's a story for another time. And he went about his business after he was finished. When I talked with Shallan after you people came aboard the ship, and I tried to unravel the curse that plagues him now, he did not remember our encounter, and as I mentioned, he is a completely different person from what he was all those millennia ago.
So, is there any sort of way around this, or is he lost forever, per se?
Well, the curse is a very powerful one, to be perfectly frank, I've never seen before. The way to unravel this curse, well, I've managed to sort of cure its more superficial effects. For instance, he won't be attracting any more Naga attacks, just to give an example. The Archmage will say, well, start off orbits, and she'll say, he was responsible for that? And Kyrie will say, well, not of his own accord, but yes. Anyway, so he will no longer trigger Naga attacks or go into episodes of psychopathy, for lack of a better term. But to unravel the curse at a fundamental level, we would need to find what caused the curse, which, to be frank, I have no idea.
Well, sorry if this question is stupid, but if we heal Shallan, aren't we essentially killing the current Shallan?
And there is also another thing I wanted to ask your opinion about. I'm not certain what would happen if we were to heal him. I imagine he would certainly remember his past life, but probably also his current memories, so I don't think we would kill the current Shallan, rather we would restore a part of him that's missing, but it's also entirely possible that As you said, we would kill the current Shallan. But he is suffering at the moment, to say the least. As I said, I diminished the superficial effects of the curse, but if, for instance, you ever come across another Naga or Naraki or whatever, he will suffer a relapse, and probably quite a severe one at that.
So, what do you suggest?
Well, unless you two have any suggestions. We either... Well, the cure lies in finding the cause of the curse, which, again, I do not know. There is someone aboard the ship which might know, someone which both of you are very familiar with, but I'm not certain that would be a good option.
And that person would be?
Kyrie will extend a hand, and out of her hand will appear this lovely little cube. Miniaturized still. The Archmage sort of recoils in disgust. And the Archmage...
Well,
Sorry, not the Archmage. Go ahead.
well, I think, well, I don't think it's a good idea.
Kyrie will nod and withdraw Zalatath. And she will say, the alternative is find a bronze dragon.
Do you happen to know any?
I've worked with a few over the millennia, but I'm not exactly close friends with any, to be honest. And if I were to go, well, to the bronze dragon place, for lack of a better term, it would be a journey that would take a few weeks. I would not be present for the battle at Buhd Bay, for example. And also I'm not convinced they would listen to me. I don't know how much they would care about, an agent they lost presumably millennia ago. A mortal agent at that.
So, as it currently stands, keeping Shallan like that would be unsustainable, right?
It would work as long as he never comes into contact with another creature of the void or of the old gods again, which seems unlikely given that, as I said, I diminished the effects of the curse, but he is still almost like a beacon to them, for lack of a better term.
I'm really at a loss at what we should do then.
The Archmage will say, I can try to confer with my superiors in the Teeironor, search the archives, the library, but obviously that would take time.
I think that at least for now, the safest bet would probably keep Shallan out of any kind of danger like that. And once the Buhd Bay situation is handled, perhaps we could give it a closer look.
Kyrie will bow her head in your direction and say, if you think this is the best option, then I trust your wisdom. Again, you know Shallan better than I do.
Well, again, I'm not really sure what to do about all this, so I think my guess is as good as any.
If you consider it wise, feel free to talk with Bladebeard and Buhd about this, but maybe try not to let Shalon know, at least not at first. I'm not certain what would happen if he were to come into contact with his past self without being cleansed of the curse first.
I understand.
Well, if you would like, unless we come up with any other ideas, you're free to dine with me, since it's evening regardless. And I can promise you that the food I would make would be better than Nazaga's.
What does he put in his soup anyways?
I let him have his fun. Let's leave it at that. I make sure that that whatever he puts in the soup is harmless to the members of the crew. The Archmage looks at you in suspicion, Benjamin.
So I assume that ethics aren't a thing in his kitchen.
I keep him from going too overboard, but do keep in mind that he is a forest troll.
Well, I guess I'll accept your offer then.
Kyrie will nod and conjure up more food, which the Archmage eyes very eagerly, especially since her stomach was just emptied. So yeah, I guess I propose we have like a short scene with Shalon and Buhd, and then move to Bladebeard and Grunvas, since we still have a bit of time. And then we see as things progress if we want to continue or not, okay?
Alright.
Is that alright with you, Skoll?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. As you are continuing to play around in your sandcastle and presumably holding onto the bag, Shalon comes up to you and will say, Mr. First Mate, come on, let's go to the captain's meeting.
Oh, we going there already?
Well, I think we are already a bit late, to be frank.
Oh, well, it's probably okay if Buhd is a little late. Probably.
Well, it is the captain's meeting, not the first mate's meeting.
Ah, that's true. Till Buhd becomes captain. And Buhd has to go to meetings. That'll be boring.
Do you have to use our Bladebeard for that?
Buhd always thought that Buhd just got graduated from captain school after becoming first mate. So, Buhd figure when he's ready, he make his own crew, and captain find new first mate, and Buhd and captain have captain friendship meetings. Yes.
Oh, I'm not certain how to feel about that. I don't want to choose between you and Mr. Bladebeard.
I'll make you first mate.
Shalon extends his hand towards you to shake it.
Buhd shakes it.
Okay, and Shalon has a very happy smile on his face.
When Buhd becomes graduated from captain school, Buhd will be the captain, and you'll be first mate.
I look forward to the day. Oh, maybe we can make Bladebeard our second mate.
Oh, he wouldn't like that. He wouldn't like that at all. He likes being in charge. He's very angry when he get booted from ship.
Or maybe we can make him our galley slave.
I don't know about that. We can ask him.
Yes, I think that would be best. So what do we do now?
We're going to go to the meeting.
Oh yes, but you mentioned that you thought we could be a bit late, so I leave it up to you, Mr. First Mate. I'm only the second mate.
But think it's somewhat smart if we go. We can walk very slow though.
I agree with you. he will extend a hand towards you to help lift you up, which Shalom, being as frail as he is, obviously won't help you much.
Yeah, Buhd takes it, but I'm sure it just kind of drags him down with him.
Pretty
And,
much.
He pushes himself up and helps Shalon up instead.
Okay. Do you guys go to the captain's meeting?
Slow as possible, yes.
Okay. Let me remove some of the NPCs in the meantime. Oh, not Groomvask. Meanwhile, Bladebeard, you're traveling with Groomvask to the captain's meeting. I presume you're rushing a little bit to like get there in time.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Do you do or say anything while you're going?
Nothing meaningful, I guess.
Okay. Then please roll for me a quick difficulty 2 to see if you're late.
My quick is alright.
Okay. You arrive on time with like a minute or two to spare, so all good. Okay. When you reach the captain's meeting, let me add the captains in. You will see the Baron and Seahorn looking more prim and proper than you left them, though you will see that the Baron has a goblin attendant helping him stand up. You will also see... where is she? Yeah. Meko is there, as expected. Let me put the Weasel to the side. Okay. No, you stay there. Okay. Let me add the rest of the captains in. You also see Captain Krink Wrench Nozzle, who is the captain of the transport ship that travels from Buhd to Ratchet. In character, you probably know him as a little bit of a coward. Yeah. Catelyn of the Blade is also there. I haven't had the time to make a proper token for her. And you will also see another captain duo, which are her original characters. Two Night Elf siblings, and I will add them on screen in a little bit. Which you would know as Derfa and Durena Sunsurge, which are...
Curious choice of weapons.
Yeah, you would know them as the only Blackwater raiders to ever successfully raid Zandalar's coast, as you can see. They are two hot-headed captains that captain their own ship, and their crew is only the two of them. Their ship is only a small sloop, but because of their prowess, they are imposing enough as it is. Bladebeard, as you arrive, can I have a careful roll difficulty 2?
Alright.
Okay.
Success.
You'll notice that Durena, the lady, is wearing a cowl that is very similar to what the Archmage used to wear. Quite identical if you look closely.
Alright.
Okay. As you arrive at the captain's meeting, everyone like shoots you a glance and will say, and the Baron will say, Bladebeard, who's the tall gentleman with you?
Hello everyone. Meet Gormvask, right?
Gurumvesk. I'm
Yeah.
first mate of the Moonsong's Folly, the ship that brought this good captain with you. Oh, well, where's your captain then? She's free to come to the meeting, or he. She had some business to attend to. I apologize. Baron will grumble under his breath and say, well, good to have you, I guess. The more the merrier. So, Bladebeard, since you face the demons, why don't you start this meeting? What do you propose? You also proposed that we have this meeting in the first place.
Yeah, I thought it only made sense to how to retake Buhd Bay. They were wronged. by demons, and we can't let that go. We need to take what's ours, and take what's theirs as well. We are pirates.
The Knight of Brother will say, do demons actually have things? And the sister will say, of course they do, brother. Don't just go along with Bladebeard. And Seahorn will reply to you, Bladebeard, we figured as much, but what's the plan?
Well, one thing before the plan, I actually have a prisoner who should be arriving soon.
Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to add Marjani on screen. Go ahead.
A prisoner, I'm not sure if any of you met him, goes by Weasel. He is the guy.
Wait, you told me about this guy, Bladebeard, the guy who started the auction, says the Baron. You got him?
Yeah. Buhd has him right now. And yeah, like Baron said, he is the one who brought the orb to Booty Bay, and the orb, this artifact, is the reason we were visited by demons, trolls, mummies, all other terrible creatures. So once he arrives, we should, do something with him, right?
Don't try to pass the blame for what happened to my father to someone else, Bladebeard, says Meko.
Sure. He is responsible, partially. Trolls only arrived because of the orb.
And the captains will all look around and say, and Seahorn will say, well, where is the Weasel and Buhd then? Where are they?
I thought they would be here.
The Knight of Brother will say, were they kidnapped by demons? I can go and rescue them.
You know what? You can go and see what they're doing. I mean, they should be at Marjani's ship. Around it.
What's still there? Says Marjani.
I have no idea. I left them there.
Marjani will say, Bladebeard, you need to teach Buhd to be less clingy.
I'm trying.
And the Knight of Sister will turn to Marjani and say, do you hide demons above your ship? Not above, in your ship. And the Knight of Brother will say, I told you we could not trust her.
There are no demons on this island. Well, actually, there was a demon on this island.
You wouldn't know that. You would not know that. Only Buhd would know that.
He did tell me, and I do trust him.
Okay. I'm sorry about that then.
Yeah, he told me that a goblin turned into a demon and he killed him. Or he turned into bats.
Oh. Turned into bats.
Yeah.
This goblin right here will say, wait, there's demons on this island? Are we under attack right now?
I have no idea. I only know what Buhd told me. He fought a demon inside of the big skull thing.
You will see all the captains are reaching for their weapons.
So yeah, apparently demons can turn into people. So any one of us could be possessed.
The Knight of Brother will turn to his sister and say, I knew it. I knew you are not Durena. And the Knight of Sister will say, I knew you were not my brother either. And they will start readying their weapons to fight each other.
Alright.
Seahorn will say, Bladebeard, you started this, get them under control.
I'm just informing you guys. And honestly, there's no way of knowing that one of them isn't a demon. I guess maybe we can like ask them questions that only real them would know or something like that.
I have a quicker solution in mind, says the Night Elf sister, who will attack you with her Bladebeard. As in rush towards you with her blade.
I try to dodge her attack.
Okay, roll your quick, please.
Alright. 2.
You have to
Um,
take 2 damage
2 damage.
as she slashes you with her sword.
Yeah. Alright. I take my level 2 consequence stress.
Okay.
Stress, alright.
Okay. You see the brother is also rushing in your direction, though he's rushing in the direction of his sister. The other captains are like stepping in. Hey, leave Bladebeard alone. Leave Bladebeard alone. He's a scumbag, but he's not a demon. I think. What do you do?
So brother is attacking me as well.
Brother was rushing in your direction, but he seemed to be going more to attack his sister than you. And the sister is currently being restrained or at least corralled away from you.
Can I try to damn, what should I do? Can I like try to stop him while he's running, like put my leg and trip him?
Roll your sneaky then, and I will roll his careful.
Sneak, great.
He's not careful at all.
7.
Yeah. Not only do you trip him, he falls face first into the dirt, but because it was such a powerful trip, I guess, accidentally stabs himself. I don't know.
Wait, does he need to take like what?
It's not.
So-
I'm not treating it as an attack, but because
alright.
the difference in points in score is so dramatic, something dramatic should happen in your favor.
Yeah.
I'm open to suggestions on your part.
Well, he is no longer capable to fight for some reason.
He loses a leg. He cuts off his own leg.
No. He hit his head really hard and is
Unconscious.
kind of stunned for a moment.
Okay. He falls down, trips, hits his head kind of hard, and has trouble standing back up.
Calm down.
Oh, what happened? Oh, demon! Where's the demon? Says the brother.
I honestly I have no idea how to know if somebody is a demon.
Then why did you bring this up? Says Seahorn.
If I didn't bring it up, would that be better?
Well, you wouldn't have a person trying to kill you and another person trying to kill her.
But that would kind of be with information.
You cut out a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Just the last few
Well,
words I
if
did
it-
hear.
Am I back?
Yeah. Just go ahead.
All right. If I didn't tell you, that would be withholding a very important information, and I thought it would be smart to share it.
Michael will say, "You certainly cause chaos wherever you go, Bladebeard. What can I say?"
That's what I do.
The Night Elf sister will lower her weapon, but eye you extremely warily as she goes to help her brother get up. Okay?
All right.
Baron will sigh and say, "So, should we... What's the plan? How do we retake Buhd Bay?"
I don't really have a better plan than just charge in and start shooting cannons at demons.
Seahorn will ask, "Do we have any assistance? Or the Horde has outposts on Stranglethorn as well. There's also..." Seahorn will stop himself and look in Meko's direction and not say anything more.
Their horde is gathering forces in the jungle. That is true. And I look at Meko. There are Grubashi, and they are also gathering forces to fight demons.
Then I propose we let them kill each other and swoop in and kill whoever survives. Whoever survives, says Meko.
I agree with Meko. That's a great plan.
This goblin will also say, yeah, I also agree with Bladebeard. The two Nidos will say, "But where's the challenge then? When do we ever get the chance to fight demons?" And his sister will say, "My brother is right. We should go and fight the demons head on. Let the troll, and then we will kill the trolls afterwards." Seahorn will say, "That sounds a little bit dangerous. I propose... Bladebeard, when is Buhd coming with your prisoner?"
Yeah, I have no idea.
Above board,
Maybe maybe we
Buhd
could
would
check.
probably Buhd would probably arrive in 5 minutes from now, by the way, because he's moving slowly, etc. In response to what you said, Seahorn will say, "Well, I think your witness is important in how the trolls will act, and maybe we can plan accordingly then."
Yeah, I guess we can wait for them. In meantime, what do we discuss? What do we do?
Meko will say, "I propose we drop a battle plan to take the fight to the trolls." After the demons are dealt with, etc., etc. If they don't kill each other, that is.
Yeah, I think that I'm, of course, just guessing. I guess that trolls, I mean, they are almost extinct. Gurbashi have been dying for years now. They have no chance against demons. If they attack them, they're probably all gonna die. But maybe they'll take few demons with them as well. And then we come in and take care of the demons that are left.
Grunvask will say, "I don't think me, well, and my captain would be so eager to participate in this plan. If you go ahead with this plan, I'm not certain we will agree to help you. All due respect to our esteemed hosts."
Yeah, no problem at all, Gunvest. We are discussing. Your opinion is also valid. You're the representative of the Moonsong's Folly.
Grunvask will say, "Well, why can't we strike a deal with the trolls? They help us, we help them. Well, rather, you strike a deal, I should say." Meko will bristle at that and will say, "Unacceptable, out of the question."
Alright. How about... Maybe we should just wait for the Alliance and Horde to come and, bring their 25 most strongest warriors and defeat the demons, take the loot and go.
If Buhd were here, he actually discussed horde battle plans with the orc lady, and he would probably actually know to contribute. But in his absence, Murjani will say, "Wait, the alliance is coming too?
Don't they always come?
Do they even know what's happening?"
I have no idea.
The Baron will say, "Well, let's prepare for a worst case scenario. What do we do if, hypothetically, either the trolls or the demons win and take over Booty Bay and entrench themselves, and they're so well entrenched that we can't remove them? What do we do?"
I do know what the leader of the demons looks like. So
If all
I
the
could-
captains will turn in your direction.
alright, this is just my theory, but I believe that he's a Death Knight, maybe. He's a hooded, mysterious guy, wears black. I believe he has a mask.
The Night Elf sister will say, "Pah, a foul agent of the Lich King."
Who knows? But he's leading this demon attack, and I believe he's in the ownership of the artifact that can summon demons.
"How would you know that, Bladebeard?" says Meko.
Alright. I'm not going to tell them about the troll dream, obviously. I guess it's a half lie. Bud saw him, and he told him that he was a leader and stuff.
Roll a sneaky, I guess. Difficulty... Ooh, this is a pretty bold lie. Difficulty 6.
6. Alright, I have
You also have your
4.
stunt if you want to use that, but if you don't want to use it, okay.
I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
And I'm going to say it with confidence and very not like I just said it.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
going to yeah, actually I met him as well, and I saw him, and yeah, he's a big hooded guy, and he's leading the demons.
The Night Elf brother will say, "How did you survive that? You are weak and small and frail. You would not survive that encounter." And the Night Elf sister will say, "Yes, you are right, brother. He's probably a demon in disguise."
Didn't I just defeated you in one strike, Night Elf?
You were the one who tripped me?
Yeah. You want me to do it again?
He unsheaths his axe and prepares to attack you.
I move out of the way.
And in the meantime, Seahorn and the will intervene and say, "We don't have time for this." But at this time, you would arrive alongside Shallan.
Okay, we're here.
Oh
And
great!
you
Our
are
prisoner
sacked.
is here.
Wait, what? No prisoner?
No, but not you, the Weasel.
Oh. Yeah,
The
but no find no weasel. But what about goblin?
The Weasel is an elf, says one of the Night of Brothers, seeing Shallan.
No, that's Shallan.
Just get him out of the bag,
Okay.
but hold him by the neck. Don't let him
Okay.
escape.
Bud would pull him out, hold him by the neck.
Okay. As you pull the Weasel out, he groggily starts stirring awake. and all the captains stare at him, at the Weasel, and Bladebeard would say, "Where did you find this guy, Bladebeard?"
Wait, Bladebeard will say?
No, sorry, the Baron. Sorry. I'm
I,
sorry.
I know. Where did I find this guy? On the island. He was, I guess he escaped with you guys. He pretended to be a civilian. And since I met him before, I recognized him and captured him.
Oh no, Bud the one who captured him. Bud threw cannon at him.
We
Wait,
kept.
no, that was the Draenei guy. Well, Bud still help.
The Weasel will start to wake up and look around and will startle. But he will be unable to like move because Bud is holding him and say, "Oh, hey, hello. My name is Kimmy. I am a booty-based civilian. Hello."
Well, just like I said, he pretended to be a civilian.
No, I am. I lived in Booty Bay all my life. Yeah. By the way, I now know the Weasel's real name. I'll take
Wait,
that.
can I ask a question?
Yeah.
How old is Booty Bay? Is it like a town that existed for a long time?
It's
Would he be able to be born in it?
short answer, yes. Long answer,
Alright.
Booty Bay was a Stormwind colony long ago that was attacked by the trolls. And then later on, the Blackwater, well, the Steamweedle cartel, to be specific, came and took that cove from the trolls. But it's unclear exactly how long ago this was. Judging by some of the maps in World of Warcraft Chronicle, Booty Bay is at least 30-something years old because it predates the coming of the orcs.
Alright.
So yeah, that's the answer.
Yeah, thank you.
Baron will say, do we have proof that it's this guy?
Isn't my my word proof enough?
All of the captains, except for the two Night Elf siblings and Marjani, will simultaneously say no.
God damn it. Well, Bud's word.
Bud just kind of gives them a thumbs up.
Mecca will say, Bud only says what you tell him to say.
Not,
No, I don't.
No, he doesn't.
Bud was told to come here quick, and Bud came here really slow.
But you came regardless.
True, but that because Bud wants to be captain someday.
Or maybe because you went out of... After Bladebeard told you that, you took too long to find a random goblin islander, take him hostage, and bring him to this meeting place to parade him as this supposed weasel.
Bud been keeping him in this bag for a while.
Marjani will say, "It's true. I saw the bag earlier." Mecca will say, "Well, I did not see the bag earlier."
Alright, how do we prove that he's this guy? I mean, I know that he's lying. How do I convince you?
Yeah. I don't know who this weasel guy is. This big scary ogre just picked me up from from my hovel, and yeah, now I'm here.
You liar. He been in bag for a while. You can tell by stench.
The Night of Sister will say, "The solution is very simple. Trial by combat. If he wins, he is not the weasel. If he loses, he is the weasel."
Alright, I agree to that.
Weasel will start panicking and say, "Hey, I'm not a fighter. Peace, love, the Earth Mother way, all that. Right, big cow guy." Seahorn will look offended. The Baron will say, "Wait, but if he's a Weasel and he fails a trial by combat, how do we question him?"
We'll kill him, just beat him up bad, like bruises and stuff.
The Knight of Brother will say, "No, trial by combat is to the death."
Well, that's dumb. We gotta question him.
We don't really need to question him. We know what he did. You know what he did, Buhd.
Well, they wanna question him.
Do you? Guys?
Grunvask will come forward and say, "For what it's worth, I also vouch for Bladebeard and Buhd. He is this Weasel you seek."
But gives a thumbs up to the very cool.
Grunvask gives you a slight nod. The Baron will walk up to the Weasel. You're still holding him in your hand, right, Buhd?
Yeah.
Okay. Baron will walk up to the Weasel and like motion to you, but to lower him a little bit, just to the point where he's still in the air, but he's more to the eye level of the Baron. Do you do so?
Yep, Buhd would do that.
Okay. Baron will look him in the eye and say, since it seems pretty clear that you're the Weasel, at least that's what my good and loyal captain insists that you are. Tell me everything you know about the trolls, what they're doing, what's their interest in this artifact that you brought into my town, and maybe I'll let you live. Weasel will look around in a panic. Of the captains, the Baron is kind of neutral. You, Bladebeard, and Grunvask obviously know that he is the Weasel. Marjani believes you. Meko doesn't. The two siblings insist on their trial by combat. So the Weasel will look towards Seahorn and the Cowardly Goblin for salvation. The Cowardly Goblin will look away. Seahorn will motion to the Baron like answer the Baron's question. Sorry to go into over detail, but yeah, just to describe what's everyone doing.
No, that was great. I wanted to know.
Okay. Yeah, Catelyn of the Blade, who was silent this whole time, also seems to believe you, Bladebeard. Yeah. Weasel will look around in a panic and say, "Look, look, I was hired by some nasty folk, nasty people. Yeah, venture company. You heard of them? Yeah, nasty people. They had a dig near trolls." And when they fought the trolls, I snuck out and went to like a special troll place and found this bow thingy, and I took it. And when I took it, it summoned all sorts of things, like purple things with tentacles and eyes and yeah. At his description, Meko will say, "Bladebeard, you clearly found a fraudster. What's he even talking about?"
He is actually correct. As somebody who saw the orb in action, I can confirm that orb can summon both demons and some weird things. It summoned what I believe was an alliance soldier.
Yeah. The smelly dwarf is right. Yeah.
Smelly.
Buhd deal with it too. Buhd had to fight all demons that Birdman summoned from Orb. It suck.
The indecisive captains will sigh, and the Baron will turn back to look at the Weasel and will say, go on. And the Weasel will say, "Well, I took this orb, and while the trolls were busy fighting the other venture company and these purple tentacle things, I ran and I went to the closest, I think it was the closest place I could hide. Yeah. Seahorn will say, so from running away, a refugee, you decided to sell a dangerous artifact in our town. A dangerous artifact that caused a bunch of trolls to die, I presume? Weasel say, it's not that bad. I mean, I know I could keep it under control. Yeah, yeah. The Baron will look in at the other captains to see if they have questions or such for the Weasel. If you don't, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have any questions. I say we just we kill him. He's obviously responsible for everything that happened.
Wait! You gave me your word. The Baron gave me his word. If I cooperated, you wouldn't kill me. Come on. I know Blackwater Raiders. You guys are softies, right? Right? The Knight of Siblings simultaneously will say, "We are not softies."
Yeah, Bud not soft either. Bud pretty rock solid.
You heard wrong, Goblin.
The Baron say, "That's not your call, Bladebeard."
All right, let's vote.
Okay. Bladebeard, what is your vote?
I say we throw a spear at him and avenge Heckle.
Okay. You vote execution. Let me see what the other captains would vote. Grunvask would vote sparing, so that's 1-1. The two Knight of Siblings would vote for a trial by combat, which is a whole other thing. Baron would vote for sparing. Seahorn would vote like the Baron, so sparing. Meko would vote spare. Go ahead.
Can I do a roll to convince her that he's the guy?
Not necessarily through a roll, but you can talk to her while the vote is going on. Go ahead.
Yeah, Come on, Meko. I thought you would be happy about this.
I do
He's
not
the
trust
guy
a
who
word.
brought the troll.
I do not trust a word you say, Bladebeard. I thought we made that clear.
Have I ever lied to you?
Yes,
When?
quite. Do you want me to count?
Sure.
Okay. She starts listing off some very minor and petty things that you probably don't even remember, like, oh, remember that time you promised to pay me back for the ale and you never did, etc, etc, etc. And if you allow her to continue, she finishes with, and your stupid elf companion brought me to help the man who helped murder my father in combat.
That's not my fault. Also, that thing you said before, it technically wasn't a lie, but never mind. This is serious. This is serious. Your father died because of this guy.
My father
Yes,
died because of trolls, because of you, and because of that scar-faced human person. Sorry, she wouldn't
Alright,
say,
I'll admit-
she wouldn't say human because she's also human, but yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna admit, yes, I let the trolls in, and
Good, and then, as we discussed, I will deal with you after we retake Booty Bay. But for now, I don't believe your words.
you don't believe Buhd, you don't believe the Vrykul.
Don't involve Bud. But Bud not involved with the spear lady. Spearing.
Yeah, but you trust Buhd. Has he ever lied to you?
I don't trust Bud, and I don't know the
Oh.
Vrykul.
I know you no trust Bud.
You're his first mate.
Oh, that don't mean much.
she will raise her voice and say, I vote spare.
Fine, I vote spare as well then.
Okay, continuing to on the list. Marjani would vote the same way you do. So if you vote kill, she will say kill. If you vote spare, she will say spare.
I vote spare.
Okay, and the cowardly goblin will go with the majority. So and Catelyn will follow the Baron's lead. So unanimous vote to spare, pretty much. Okay. The Baron will say, well, spare, but you're not going away scot-free, little fellow. Is he still in Bud's hand?
Yeah.
Okay. The Weasel will say, what do you mean? Well, says the Baron, I propose, since Bladebeard found you, why don't you serve as Bladebeard's galley slave when he gets his ship back? The goblin looks at you in horror.
Sure, but I don't have a ship at the moment. Where do I keep him right now?
Well, on the ship you came with in.
It's not my ship.
Grunvask will say, I think the captain will agree to this, but this is a weird request.
Yeah, why don't we keep him on any of your ships?
Well,
And then you can...
He's your crewman.
I don't want him.
Well,
And I don't have a place for him right now. I can't keep him in the bag all the time.
We will say, no, not the bag. I'll follow you around, Sir Bladebeard. Sir, just don't kill me. I can be real good. Yeah, I can polish boots. I can kill. I can. I'm good at it. Yeah.
All right. Is he lying? Can I tell if he's being honest?
I wouldn't say he's lying. Basically, he's saying what he thinks you want to hear, which includes truths and lies.
So, Gormvesk, you think Kizzy will agree? You know, we already have 2 prisoners on your ship.
Well, those 2 are Benjamin's responsibility. He is your responsibility. Do you think you can keep him in check?
Yeah, but I also don't want to take care of him.
I'll be good. I swear. Yeah. I can take care of myself. Yeah.
Alright, and if you don't listen to me, I'll just sell you to the mummies.
Nobody laughs at your joke. In fact, some of the captains glare at you, remembering today's incident.
I didn't actually sell a goblin to the mummies. Come on, guys.
A joke.
Yeah. It's a joke. A filthy rumor.
Everyone keeps staring at you. The Baron will say, Bladebeard, we can let bygones be bygones, but simply put, we have more urgent business than dealing with you.
Alright, I'll take care of the goblin.
But what do you do? The goblin is still in your hand.
What you want me to do with Goblin man.
Put him down.
Oh, okay. Gonna probably run away when Bud do that.
No, I won't run away. Where would I go anyway? Yeah.
Ocean.
I can't swim.
That's sad. You're very sad.
Yeah, but I'm alive.
Okay, but dropping him.
As you drop him, he does not run away, but he does not move either.
Oh wow, you not run away from us.
Where
yeah,
would I
he
go?
would get shot if he did.
Yeah. Baron will sigh and say, moving back. Above board. Do you guys want to discuss plans to retake Booty Bay? Well, I have three options. Either we discuss them next session, we fast forward through them now, or we take more time now. It's up to you guys.
My vote is for fast forward, maybe. We just,
Okay.
I don't know, say what we agreed on.
Well, basically, there's a few proposals. There's Meko's proposal of let the demons and the trolls kill each other, and then we swoop in and take out the survivor. There's the Twin Night Elves proposal of we jump in, guns blazing, we don't care, we are invincible. There's the Baron and Seahorn who say, well, let's see what the other parties like the Horde and the Trolls do and act accordingly, sync up our attack with them. Yeah, these are the three main proposals, unless you have your own.
No, all of those sound alright. We just need to see which one we are going with.
Grunvask would vote with the Baron, so would Seahorn and Catelyn. Meko has her own option. This goblin goes with Meko. Marjani will go with the Night Elf siblings of going in guns blazing. So this is coordinating with other groups, 4 votes. Going in guns blazing, 3 votes. Taking out whoever survives, 2 votes. You can kind of tip the balance, or you can convince the other captains to change their votes.
So, for seeing what other factions do.
And
2
coordinating
for,
with them. Yeah.
2 for
2
Meko.
for waiting for the trolls and the demons to kill each other, and then after waiting for say a week, swooping in and taking out whoever survived.
So
And free
basically, if I don't vote for,
and free for going in guns blazing.
yeah, if I don't vote for guns blazing, the careful people will win, right?
Yes, but as I said, you are able to, if you want, and this also applies to Buhd, talk to convince some of the other captains to change their votes.
I'm going to.
And also, Grunvask is voting for being careful, but Grunvask,
Yeah.
it doesn't quite count, so you can say it's a tie, but he is kind of a tiebreaker at the moment. You get what I mean?
Yeah, if I'm going to try to convince them to count Gurvask's vote, and I'm going to vote with Meko. So basically, my vote doesn't do much, but Gurvask's group wins, right?
Yeah, it'll
Careful
be
people win.
4 free, well, 3 free, well, 3 plus 1, and then free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this seems to be the solution you agree upon then. which, given that it's such an even split, the other two parties aren't really happy, but they will go along because common interests and all that. A lot of people shoot Grunvask very dirty looks, like, oh, this outsider is deciding for us. But yeah, the current plan at the moment seems to be send some kind of messengers, either through mages or maybe find a druid or something like that, to see or scout or whatever what the Horde, the Alliance, and the Trolls are doing, and then act accordingly. This seems to be the current position of everyone.
Alright.
As I mentioned, Buhd is also free to intervene if he wants. At any point.
I don't think Bud's gonna intervene too much here.
Okay. Then I think it's a good place to stop this session with this consensus reached, and we'll see how it plays out in the next session.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what did you guys think of today's session?
It was interesting, again, as always. I mean, it's almost always interesting, but
Yeah.
we got to see all the captains finally.
Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with getting Meridia drunk with that compel. That was pretty fun.
Good use of a fate point, what can I say? Yeah. I also particularly like this episode because of the information drops with Shallan's backstory and all that.
Yeah.
Were any hints dropped about that before, or
Yes, but they were kind of indirect hints. Basically, what Shallan is using both to like clean your clothes and to and what he tried to do to the Draenei to stop the bleeding, only he made it worse, was a form of time magic.
Right, yeah. And he's obviously from, I believe, from Soromar, and
Yeah.
a lot of them also use time stuff,
Yeah.
time magic. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
As to how he came to be outside of Soromar, that is something only Shallan knows. Well, knew.
He doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to... Basically, I wanted to have this conversation to also dangle some future story threads if you guys want to pursue them. You could have also... Benjamin could have also taken the quick and easy option of just asking Xalatath for help, which, yeah, certainly would have ended nicely.
I have a question that just what happened to that hearthstone that they found from the Pandaren or the Orc lady?
If I'm not mistaken, you guys kept them like alongside all of the prisoners' weapons, etc., separately from them.
And I don't believe that
You've never seen them, but you would know
Bladebeard
what
doesn't.
you
Yeah,
would know
Bladebeard
them
doesn't
if you saw them, but you've never seen them. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I don't know if you would care to ask, hey, can I see the prisoners' belongings? Benjamin will probably be, why, so you can steal them?
Yeah. Makes sense. Alright.
But again, if you do ever see that, you would recognize it as a Hearthstone. You don't have your own Hearthstone, but you'd have heard about them.
Alright.
Yeah. Other thoughts on today's session? I'm especially curious, Thompshire, what you think, because you were the one that Kyrie discussed the backstory with.
I think that mainly it's one of those things that's kind of like Bud's memories, that it's mostly hey, you should do this eventually. But I think it was kind of interesting to find out what Shallan really is about, I guess. I don't think I would have ever guessed that he was in league with Bronze Dragons at some point, so I'm curious to see how that whole thing evolves and what becomes of Shallan in the end.
Obviously, this storyline that we're on the moment with the demons, etc., is important, and I don't want to dismiss that. But I also want to emphasize that you guys are entirely free at any point to say, actually, DM, I don't really want to follow this storyline. It can resolve itself. I want to go looking for Buhd's memories or whatever. But obviously, this is entirely up to you guys. I'm basically open to following whatever story you guys wish. I'm also open to resolving the more urgent and pressing matter of the demons, obviously.
Yeah, and I think in general we're often more open to ditching like secondary stories, like how we played Hearthstone instead of meeting with the Weasel, stuff like that.
Yeah. That's still one of my favorite things about our series, how in Session 3 I basically said, okay, here's the town, feel free to explore it, you guys might find something, and you guys decided to just sit down and wait.
That's
Wait,
the
at least
beauty of
Bladebeard got some silvers or whatever. So.
yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
That's the beauty of being a DM or GM in this case.
It's the beauty of Dungeons and Dragons and TTRPGs in general. What can I say?
Yeah. Doing a lot of work for your players and then they don't do anything.
Well, I don't say that as a complaint. I say that as
I know.
I offered you this and you didn't notice at the time.
I get it, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, regarding the beginning of the session, I honestly thought it would be more dramatic with Buhd and the lady. I was expecting Buhd to be more clinging and her to laugh in his face. I was fully prepared for that, but no, it ended very amicably, even though Buhd might not understand exactly what is going on.
She was pretty nice to him besides the door slamming, so it's more so that Buhd isn't very sure of what's going on or happening. I mean, he thought they were sparring when they were making love, so he's learning a bit, but he's a slow learner.
Sure. By the way, during this meeting, would you have tried to interact with her at any point, or like stared at her, or anything like that?
Yeah, he was looking at her and waving at her, and
And she would
stuff
be
like that.
ignoring you. She would be ignoring you, and probably like shooting Bladebeard glances, like keep him in check, don't get him be so clingy. I don't know how Bladebeard would respond to
Oh,
this.
he would just chuckle and would
Understand.
be like,
Buhd doesn't even know what clingy really is either, because he's just being friendly, honestly.
Yeah, I obviously Bud's not to blame for his inexperience in all of this crap, I guess. But Marjani doesn't necessarily see it that way.
That's completely fair when you get a big friendly ogre that's you just spent your night with, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh hi, how's it going?
Yeah.
You want to go wrestle again? He hasn't asked that yet, but that
If you would have asked that, it would have certainly like derailed like the discussion of the plans, because I imagine you would not be subtle, and all the captains would like turn to look in you guys' direction like, did I hear that right?
No, he was mostly preoccupied with holding a goblin, so he didn't really get to be too bothersome with her. But I assume in a future episode he might be like, "Hey, what's up? How's it going?"
Yeah. I can definitely see that. You are also free to like approach her like as the meeting dies down, and maybe you go talk to her, etc., etc. Up to you.
I mean, I could see like while Buhd and Shalon were walking, Buhd like picked up like a cactus or something, and presents it to her as a flower or something.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Also, what did you guys think of Drunk Meridia? What can I say?
That was great. I was laughing. Butt off.
Did you have that planned, or was that?
No, I work that off of Bladebeard's compel. Honestly, Bladebeard's compel gave me the idea.
Then that was some pretty amazing improv, I gotta say.
Sure. Well, comes from experience. What can I guess? Yeah. Any other thoughts on today's session? I'm really glad that we got a lot of development. Sorry if I kept you guys over time, but I guess it was worth it to get the development both in regards to Shallan's backstory and with the plan of action.
I would just like to remind everyone that even though the picture of Seahorn has his hat on, he doesn't actually have a hat. Right.
Also
Oh,
very
right,
true.
you saw this hat.
Also very true.
I can make a version without the hat if you want.
Also, I forgot to have Buhd notice this, but Buhd would eventually notice that this Night Elf lady is wearing the Archmage's cowl. As to whether he would care, up to him.
I'm assuming he might ask that in the next episode if I remember to ask that and be like, Buzz, like, oh, you guys shop at the same place?
I'll make a note of it. What can I say? Yeah. Out of all of the characters, the captains you see on screen, funnily enough, only Mekol and the Night Elf twins are original creations. Well, and Grunvask, if you want to count him.
Yeah.
I don't care, I'm gonna make them all.
Oh, by the way, Benjamin, for the future machinima adaptation, the cowardly goblin in the upper left corner has the exact same gear that he has in game, and I know that because I spent like 3 hours trying to find the exact shirt or piece of cloth armor that matches his model.
Can't you import him with the Wowhead model?
Not with my version of Model Viewer. No, it does. It breaks when I do that.
My model viewer works. I used it today, so yeah.
Well, lucky you guys. What can I say?
Yeah, and just gotta update it and find the right versions and yada yada.
Yeah, I'm keeping it at 8.2 WoW version time because that's what I found to be most stable.
The 8.3 version isn't too bad either.
Yeah, 8.31 works. I mean, I use the 9.01 and that works fine too, but depends on what you're going for by stable. I mean, I haven't had any issues with 9.0.
Noted. Sorry for the tangent, viewers. I know probably a lot of you have no idea what we're talking about, but yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so...
Sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah. Other thoughts on today's session before we go into our shoutouts?
I don't think I have any.
Yeah, I think I just have to say that my heart goes out to Buhd.
Again, my personal thoughts were I'm very glad of two big things. First, that the story progressed with both Shallan and the captain's meeting, and also that you guys spent so much time compelling one another. This is honestly the main advantage of Fate, the Fate system that we're using compared to other TTRPG Dungeons and Dragons systems, the compel systems, and I'm glad that it's finally coming to use.
Yeah, I think while it can be a bit infuriating, it's also fun at the same time.
It can be fun sometimes. And
it's the key is even if a compel might be to your disadvantage, you should roll with the punches even if something bad were to happen.
Yeah, it's basically what I said. It's both infuriating and fun at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else before we go into our shoutouts?
Don't think so.
Okay. So yeah, thank you all our viewers for watching and listening to us. This will be an especially long episode, but I think it's worth it for all the plot. And it was very interesting all around. Going in alphabetical order with our players as usual, I would like to ask DoomGoblin to talk about himself.
Yeah, hello, my name is DoomGoblin. I've been playing Captain Bladebeard, and usually I draw stuff and I post it on my social media that you can see links to on the screen. So check out some of my work and see you in the next episode.
Indeed, he draw very good stuff. What can I say? Next would be Sir Thompshire.
Well, you can find me both on YouTube and Twitter as Sir Thompshire, and I make mainly 3D machinima. I occasionally do some renders, some model edits, and hopefully the first episode will be out soon when I finally get the lines I'm owed for like 2 months. But well, we'll see.
Would you like to talk about the recent video you released?
I mean, it's nothing special. It's just basically a compilation of a few models I've done, and I plan on doing that a few times to, fill the gap between big videos.
Next would be the very owner of this channel, the lover boy himself. Sorry, Skoll. Could you
Yes.
please present yourself?
Of course, I was the lover boy, as Teeironor put it, of Buhd. And you know me, I make lore videos, I make speculation videos, I occasionally make the nice little machinima. And you can find me both here on YouTube, obviously, and on Twitter. Most recent video I did was talking about the Rexar and Jaina storyline that we didn't really get to see fully flesh out, but hey, it was there, kind of. But yeah.
Indeed. Thank you. And I was your DM Game Master Teeironor. I haven't posted much content other than this series in quite a while because IRL stuff, but I want to post more soon. I usually do Warcraft lore videos focusing on niche topics. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you to everyone for watching and listening to us. We'll see you in the next episode. Maybe in the next episode we'll even leave Golden Skull and go to maybe attack Booty Bay. Depends. Yeah, we'll see. Thank you all for watching and listening. We'll see you all next time. Farewell.
See ya.
See ya.
Fire!